Hope y'all. What is going on? Chat. Welcome back. Another day. Just trying to update the Fallout 76 here. And we'll get it going. Tell you what. See if we can hear something juicy from my boy and his hot mic. He probably put his mic down on his desk. Hope they don't say anything like discriminatory. He usually does. They usually don't. Tell you what, I'm not even gonna risk it. I'll just all I'll do is turn them way down. Oh, it sounds like he's over. There we go. Come on back, buddy. Come on back. Back again. Is he back? Tell a friend. Is he back? Is he back? Is he back? He is not back yet. That is there. Is he back? Is he back? Is he back? Is he back? He's not back. He's still not back. He's still not back. He's still not back. We were hoping he was gonna come back. Ooh.
Hello, hello. Okay, there we go. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. How about that? There he is.
Dude, the literally the worst sequence of events that could possibly happen is happening right now.
I joined the
So
party
we're
chat.
going. No, we're going on vacation.
Ah.
Um,
Nobody wants to go on vacation.
we're we're going on vacation, and I just had a tooth break.
Yeah. Them hot
So,
pockets, man, they're
cause
gonna get you.
no, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It just like I was just chewing some normal food, and it just popped,
Just
and
popped.
I was like, oh, yeah, yeah. And so I have this tooth that I had some work done on um before before transplant, so like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And it had a cavity right in the middle of one of my two front teeth.
Right.
And so they had to drill out the cavity, but what that did was it left like one little sliver down one side that connected the top half of the tooth to the bottom half of the tooth. And then they bonded the rest of it with bonding stuff. So I'm worried that one little sliver just broke, and now the only thing holding the tooth on is the bonding stuff.
Oh well,
And
that's
I don't,
awesome.
yeah, yeah, and so I don't want to like leave on vacation and then all of a sudden get stuck with half a broken tooth and wind up getting infection and a lot of pain and all that kind of stuff. So gotta get it taken care of.
Oh yeah, I can see where that would suck.
Yeah. So So what are you working on? I'm gonna switch headsets, man. I'm gonna get off this headset so people don't think that I'm doing mods right now. I'm gonna get on the other account.
Oh, you gonna get on Diet Cola?
Yeah,
I mean,
because I'm gonna try and do a few Destiny things before reset.
all right. Oh, you know, I should probably hop over there. people, people be having their own accounts, man. Multiple accounts. All right. Ooh, Pickers Incarnate Salvation. Super good stuff right there. Let me get him in my Titan. See what's going on here. Ooh. 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 Look at all the stuff I don't care about. Speak to Eva Levante. Guess what I'm not doing? Not speaking to Eva Levante. Oh, I was going to the store. Ooh, I need to claim all the season pass stuff.
What's up, homie?
Well, Mike, welcome back. Um, breathe in. Wait, what? What emote is this? It's a lame. That is a lame emote, dude.
So were you live streaming just now?
I am right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Live streaming. Already got 3 views, man. One of them's me, but
Is my voice included without my consent?
yes, it is.
Okay. I'll make sure to not make the edgelord jokes.
Edgelord. What are you talking about, Edgelord? Make whatever joke you want, dude. This is a happy-go-lucky chat. All the people in this chat really appreciate the content that we put out and all the jokes that we say. Yeah, right.
Happy-go-lucky chat.
They probably.
It's all well and good to be happy-go-lucky.
Oh, the festival dance. Isn't that
What is the festival dance?
the one with like isn't the peacock, right? The peacock dance. It's for sale for Bright Dust in the Bright Dust section. So Cyan told me about that 2 days ago when we got home. And he said, "Didn't we say we were all gonna buy that next time it came up for sale? But it's actually for sale for Bright Dust. That's I'll buy this now. I think this was it, right? Because we said we were all gonna get it and do that in a raid sometime. All 6, like get 6 of us in a raid and do that.
Yeah, we said that like a year ago, man.
Well, it hasn't been around. It only comes around during solstice, man. So yeah, it makes sense. It was a year ago. Dang, Snakebite, that looks pretty good. Lie. I'm gonna inspect that.
Hard to believe this clan's been going for 2 years, dude.
Yeah. I was talking with Pear last night. Yeah, definitely a little dead here lately.
Oh yeah, I know. Because the thing is, dude, it's like, and I hate this, right? But right now, we don't have enough people to where it's self-sustaining to where,
Yeah,
like, if I take a break, the clan keeps going. And we have an issue with where, like, if someone else posts up for a raid,
yeah,
people don't necessarily respond.
yeah.
So it's like people are asking for help, but unless I'm the one that's like, all right, guys, let's get in here and help, nobody's gonna say yes to someone that they don't necessarily want to run with. So it's kind of like, and
I mean,
everybody wants to run with the best people, so like,
yeah,
you
we
know,
just gotta recruit me. Gotta recruit. I think a big problem
well, I
is
don't
that
want to recruit while we're all taking breaks.
true. I just feel like we game is just at a really weird spot,
Mm.
and yeah, kind of just my take on it a little bit. I'm that was all I was hopping on for. Really, was just to buy that one thing. I'm just waiting for Fallout 76. There was an update, which let me.
Well, there's gonna be an update for Destiny too.
Yeah, I know. That's later. Let's see what
I have a 1570 submission that's just sitting there.
76 update. Ah, oh, here we go. Damn, Xbox got a freaking 10.7 gigabyte update on this fucking Fallout 76. That's a big update.
Yeah, Fallout 76, considering the game has been out for as long as it has, to get that kind of an update is pretty freaking massive. Like,
Yeah,
what all are they doing?
that's what I'm looking at right now. Art.
Because they don't have seasonal content, do they?
Yeah, they have seasons now. I don't think their seasons are short. I don't know. I can't really say. They do have seasons though. I'm trying to um see like what all. This is the patch notes. Just trying to see what patch notes are. How is appliances? So what are you doing this morning? What are you up to? You do anything cool? You do anything fun? Not working. Right? Mm-hmm. Right, right. I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, chat can't hear you because I changed my scene, so it's gonna sound like I'm talking to myself again. I'm just looking through all this, but yeah, it's actually kind of like get things like set in stone, and then you gotta like rebalance because some knucklehead breaks a tooth. Where you said so you're going to Tennessee? You're going to Tennessee the whole time y'all driving over? Oh, you're probably already okay. Okay, I'll check here in a sec. There's from beyond. Trying to. See if they updated or fixed any of my bugged quests. I'm not seeing that. Station. Okay. Feel like they fixed what I want. All right. Check out what this picture is. Discode. Nice. Yeah, cable management's the biggest bitch.
Dude, you should see the backside of that PC because I've got cable management, but there's no way to manage cables for 15 different fans, dude. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, I mean,
It's all just a rat's nest.
yeah, I mean
Like,
that's
I've
what
got,
sucks. Like you should see mine. Like I just see cords everywhere on mine, and it's just ridiculous.
and like, I don't know if you can see it, but the graphics card has
Mm-hmm.
that stupid 12-pin adapt or 12-pin port on the back of it instead of the normal, um,
Mm-hmm.
like multiple 8-pin ports. So I have to get an adapter. That's what that clutter cables is coming out the back of the graphics card. Um, but everything else, I cable managed pretty good. The graphics card is so heavy it came with what's called a leash. It's like literally a fucking cable that you hang from the top of your case that clips onto the graphics card to keep it from sagging.
Yeah.
It's a 4-slot card, dude. So it takes up like 3 PCIe brackets, but the cooler takes up another whole slot.
Yeah.
So in order to fit my Elgato graphics card in there, I'm gonna have to do the vertical mount, not for the GPU, but get a PCIe extender and do the vertical mount for the Elgato 4K60 Pro.
Right.
Which is kind of funny. You never see anybody vertically mounting that, right? But the GPU, because it's so big, won't fit in the vertical mount spot. And
Right.
it blocks like 2 PCI Express ports. So there's three 16x slots on the board and several times 1 slots. But the graphics card blocks all of it except for one at the bottom.
Yeah. That's interesting.
That's the price you pay for performance, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it does suck. The market is getting about a point away from like a top it put in last week. I think it's last week. Back on July the 8th. July 7th, 8th. We're on that 390 mark. And if we get down there, I think you're going to see the market start to turn around, start going bullish. Anyways, that's all I want to say about that.
Well,
I got to do live stream today on options trading as well.
I am trying to figure out if I'm going to do the whole position thing while I'm on vacation. I don't know that I need to because like, maybe I'll do the call for Coke or whatever, or the put for Coke, but like
Yep.
I don't want to do a big put or something like that and then not be able to manage it in time and lose a crap ton of money.
Yeah. How long are you going to be gone?
Till August 1st,
And when are you leaving?
Wednesday. So about 5 days is how long we'll be gone.
Oh, yeah, you're just going to have a long weekend.
Yeah. Did you watch that Astrocross video that I sent in the Discord chat?
I did.
He did a really, really good roundup of everything we know thus
Oh
far that's
man,
been leaked in interviews and job postings.
yeah, no
And
kidding. That was like, all that stuff was scattered everywhere. It's like that was really
yeah,
just
that was
an
probably the best one I've seen.
A for effort for just gathering all that information. Like
Well,
if
and,
you know,
and that's the kind of thing that, you know, I'll go back and I'll rewatch that when right before their reveal for Lightfall to see it in context because I guarantee you there's going to be at least an exclusive set of armor in Lightfall, man.
like what do you mean like an exclusive set of armor?
Well, the PlayStation deal is finalized.
Oh,
So,
you mean like an exclusive set of armor in PlayStation for PlayStation?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean I can see that. And I wouldn't. I don't care. I care about playable content. I don't care about exclusive like armor sets. Don't bother me. They wouldn't
Well,
bother
like,
me all that much.
what about strikes or exotics?
Like playable content. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
Yeah, so strikes.
Well, there's no. I mean, they haven't said that they're going to have any exclusives off on any
I'm
platform.
I'm basing my model off of what they did in Destiny 1.
Yeah, and that's fine. I I
So,
don't I don't think they're going to do that. I think it's more to manage in the game than I think they just said it's a little bit more to manage broken up content on different platforms than it is to keep all the platform than keeping all the content the same on all the platforms. I think what they'll do is when they get to like Destiny 3 down the line, they'll probably have like cosmetic maybe exclusives. But the other thing is, I think when they get to Destiny 3, I could see them making that PlayStation only and not on Xbox. That would be the one that I could rely. I could see happening. But I mean, the other thing is like how much like is Destiny really gonna be a console seller for PlayStation? And I think the answer is no.
I don't think I don't think it is, but I think that there are people that are rabid enough fans that if you said, okay, there's these exclusives on PlayStation now, that they would go and buy a PlayStation because all they play is Destiny. And with cross save, they're not losing anything except for perhaps the purchase of the game. You know, they have to invest that, but because I definitely think that there are people that the only game they play is Destiny.
Astrocross.
I
Yeah.
mean, me for probably 9 months out of the year, me.
Yeah. Over the past 2 years, I'd say about 10, 11 months has been me out of the year. I did have my break of World of Tanks at the end of last year. Oof, it was much needed. I don't know, but I mean, it's I do. This is kind of where I do feel like Destiny is starting to feel a little more on the older side. It's still a fun game. There's still a lot of great things to Destiny, but I don't know, man. It's just it definitely feels like it's it is definitely needs a refresh. It needs Destiny 3, my opinion. It needs like a major.
I don't want Destiny 3. And here's why.
Oh man, it's gonna happen.
Because it's going to happen. But
If I buy yourself a PlayStation, that's what.
My thing is that Destiny 3, I remember how bad the polish was on Destiny, both Destiny 2 vanilla and Destiny 1
Oh
vanilla.
man, awful. Yeah, they were
And
boring.
there were so many bugs and so many
They were.
no in love from Destiny 1 didn't carry over to Destiny 2.
Yeah, a lot of the
And
content. Yeah, it was so boring.
in a lot of ways, Destiny 2 was inferior to Destiny 1 at launch. And if that happens again, it's going to be bad. And people are still going to play it because there are people who are just Destiny fans, right?
Yeah,
But, you know,
Fallout. Fallout's big time. He loves the Destiny universe and stuff.
what I'm saying is
I get it.
it's not, I don't think they're going to risk that again because they built a big player base. I think they would probably try to, would this game matter if that's the competitive PvP game they're talking about? And it's, because if it's fun and lighthearted, I could see that being like an Overwatch, like Bungie's take on an Overwatch type game,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And if they successfully move players over to that, them on the PvP side of it, then they could introduce a world where Destiny 3 has no PvP. Um, which
Yeah. I
solves a
mean,
lot
they
of
could
issues.
definitely break it up. Yeah, I mean, they definitely could break it apart. And I don't know if PvP the way it is would actually leave Destiny. If they had a competitive game mode, um, or a competitive game, because they're just different, right? Competitive versus what you have in PvP and Destiny. Servers are undergoing maintenance. I can't join.
Yeah, I'm in Castellum. I'm just playing till I get kicked out.
I'm trying to get into Fallout 76. Which means I might just go grab something to eat real quick because, yeah, I got nothing to do. I might go play some World of Tanks or PUBG a little bit, then come back and try again. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go grab something to eat real quick. Like 2 minutes. You can die. All this. Oh, no. All right. We'll find something to play. We'll wait for service to come back online. Let me see. Yeah, just got back. I'm gonna go play some more Saints. While I wait. Mm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Ew.
Is it really sad that the only reason I'm logging on is to farm up opulent energy so that I can buy more opulent weapons as soon as reset happens?
Not sad.
Have you crafted all your weapons for this season?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You got your
Oh
Epicurean and your fixed odds too?
no. After I realized how long and stupid of a grind that was, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I haven't gotten the Heart Shadow yet. Have you gotten that one?
No, never got the Heart Shadow.
Yeah, I need to start doing that.
Yeah, I would really like to get the Heart Shadow, but well, we'll get it eventually. Not worry about it.
All we gotta do is capture the location marked on the map. Roll out.
Hmm.
Even my Callus mini tool isn't fully maxed out yet, man. And my Firefright, I'm not sure how I feel about the Firefright.
No?
It's that it's that 450
Yeah.
RPM auto rifle, and
Yeah.
there's been a few 450 auto rifle metas, but for the most part, like the 600s are just better. So I'm kind of waiting for a crafted 600
The
RPM one.
450s, I believe, they got a buff here recently. Like, either in the last patch, last major patch, or the patch, or there's a patch. I do remember the 450s are getting a buff. I do remember.
One of the things I may work on is just like going to Shirochi and leveling weapons towards the end of the season.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can see you doing that. It would be interesting to see if they say anything else about crafted weapons. See if they're going to be, they're doing anything different with them, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, at this point, part of me goes, yes, the crafted weapons are worth it because of the perks, but part of me is like, yeah, they need to, like, half the time that it takes, like, to fully level out a weapon. Level 20 should be 1,000 kills. That's it. Because 2,000 kills is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
If you're putting out 20 weapons a season, you know.
Yeah, and like to me, that's what the bummer part about weapon crafting in Destiny is it's you buy or you craft a weapon and it's at the base version, like it's at level 0 or 1, whatever version, like whatever the base level is, and so I don't know, man. I just like, can we not just have it a little bit higher? Can we not have it like? That's why, like, I don't know why it's not tied to your collections, like your whatever your collections rank use of that weapon is. I don't know. I just never liked how they implemented weapon crafting.
I think I'd be okay with it if they just immediately let you go to the forge and said, okay, craft these new seasonal weapons. Like, you don't even have to acquire them. You can just patterns are unlocked at the season beginning.
Yeah.
And then leveling them wouldn't be that bad. Because then it's like, oh, you're actually playing with it to level it up. Like, just while you're trying different things out.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be okay with that. But the fact that you have to acquire them randomly, and then it's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. True that. Because like most crafting in other games, I mean, it's geared like with Fallout. You know, it's geared around your character level. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that is where I don't know. And there's a lot of games that are like that, where once you get to a level, you craft a weapon, then that's at your character level. So, in a lot of those aspects, I just don't like how the way Destiny did it. It's too grindy. It's so grindy to get a weapon to a level that you want.
I mean, the crafting part of it and grinding for all the stupid glaives and shit like that is what burned me out so hard.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, like having to do 80 Wellspring runs when I didn't want to do Wellspring at all just to get the freaking glaives.
Oh yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Dude, that Wellspring grind was no joke. No joke, man. It was brutal. I actually lucked out doing the Wellsprings. I got some drops pretty quick. Yeah, that kind of knocked out. And other people were like still grinding that stuff. Glad I got what I got.
Well, and we got some people that don't even have the exotic glaives because they don't even want to, like, the whole fact that Tarnation and what's the other one can only drop on the specific days. It's
Well,
just
there's-
like, man.
Well, there's
You
four.
know.
There's four that drop on specific days. Tarnation.
Yeah, but the Tarnation and the Come to Pass, you have to get those crafted in order to get the exotic glaive.
Right.
So a lot of people can't even get their exotic glaive because they don't know what days the Tarnation and the Come to Pass drop.
Right. And neither one of those weapons are like
Good.
meta. Not even close. Not even like second tier meta. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, it is really tough to kind of go grind those out. And then the glaze on top of that, they're not even worth it. You know, I mean they've made them better, but the exotic glaze aren't worth it. Hmm.
The enemy knows our location. Our ammo rack is damaged.
Dude, guy's an idiot.
So my question is with PlayStation, do you think they're eventually going to try and launch their own store, or do you think that they're smart enough to go, no, we just host our games on Steam. We don't want to deal with the overhead of our own PlayStation store. I was just thinking about like
That's a
the
great question.
exclusives part of it. Because Microsoft can say, oh, you can play this day and date with PC for Game Pass or whatever, right?
Yep.
So PlayStation doesn't have their own launcher, so it's not like they can say these exclusives are available on PC via this launcher.
Yeah.
You know, and if you buy it on Steam, you don't get those exclusives. Whereas Microsoft can't say that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the heck PlayStation's gonna do. Because yeah, they do have a lot of competition issues with Xbox and Game Pass. Gosh, it was. Put that into the damn wall.
They destroyed one of our tanks. Friendly vehicle destroyed. Load it up. Let her rip.
We're losing. We're gonna lose this.
Enemy, look around at us. You've been detected.
Damn it. That was awful. Alright.
opulent weapons you can only get using the Sever mission, right?
Yeah. Yes. That or you can focus them at the crown. Oh wow, this is gonna suck. I gotta like it when I'm in level 8 tank and I get put into a match with a bunch of 10s. So much fun.
So what's the maximum level in that game?
If you play like World War II tanks, because they got 2 different eras now. They got the World War II
you're in
tank.
World of Tanks, not Fallout. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a max level of Fallout. Like, I see people in thousands. I think it just kind of keeps going. But they, yeah, they have a lot of high-ranking dudes up in there. I actually I had a guy in my chat here the other day. I was talking with him, and he's got 3 characters in Fallout 76. His main was like over 700. I was like, whoa. And him and I were just kind of talking about like some of the missed opportunities that Bethesda missed with like Fallout 76 and like clans. Like there's no clan thing in there, and that's kind of something I would really like to see in Starfield is like the clan. Like if you made a clan and called it like they call it factions, right? Because they got factions in the game, but if you could build like your own clan outpost and have like even some your own like buildings that are specific just to clans. I think some of that would be pretty neat. Bless you. I don't say it. I don't say it wants to. Don't give you credit for that second one.
Enemy knows our location. Focus attention here. They found us. Penetration. Gun loaded. We didn't penetrate their armor.
What's
Enemy
that?
still in their sight.
I'm out of there, like Vladimir.
The enemy knows our location. Hold here. We're capturing the base.
Okay, Mrs. Sean. That's right, I said it.
Do what?
You're out of there like Vladimir.
Hey, it rhymed. That's why I said it. Sounded good.
The Message on Destiny YouTuber.
Yeah?
That's how he ends every video.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Like we're shooting spitballs.
that's his tagline. Do you have a good tagline worked out? Yeah.
Ready.
Yeah. No, I don't.
YouTube viewers like ritualistic things. Makes them feel like they know what's coming next. Like with Aztecross when he says, you know, another week, another twat.
Yeah.
Right?
Shadows in the butt stuff. How about that? Does that work?
Sure. If that's what you're into, go for it, bro. I'm not judging.
Man.
I saw a guy the other day, Dreamcast guy, in his video about PlayStation being hacked. PlayStation lost over 100 gigs of data off their server the other day.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, man, this really sucks. This sucks like sucking soft dick at an Olive Garden parking lot. I was like, whoa, very specific.
Man.
Like, there's a life experience there.
Yeah, that was another life there. Another life, dude.
And that's kind of what like makes it funny sometimes is when you go really specific with it.
Oh yeah.
Just like
Yeah, I'm good at that stuff. The tagline stuff. It's kind of like gotta figure that out.
So one of the things about your gaming channel is, right, like your name is ShadowBadass and there's monetization stuff that comes with cursing, right?
There's monetization stuff that comes with what?
Cursing. So the more cursing you have in your video, YouTube algorithm doesn't like it. And you can flag it certain ways or whatever, but if it's like you drop an F-bomb or something like that in the first so many seconds of the video,
Yeah.
like it kills it. Kills the video in the algorithm. So I wonder with your channel name being ShadowBadass, how that affects your. I don't think it should affect your searchability, but like if you were to use a tagline like that, it said every video, if that would affect the algorithm, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Ain't changing
Because
it now.
white cursing's okay, like saying things like hell or damn are fine usually, but
You saying we can't talk about the human anatomy?
I don't make the rules. The YouTube bot makes the rules. Hell, YouTube doesn't even understand why certain stuff gets flagged and other stuff doesn't.
Bro, no. That thing is it's out of control, man. It's sentient, man. It's sentient. Alright. Screwed.
Enemies in the area. Take them out.
Another game. How do they get to this one? Check see if Fall 76 is back up. Or can I check the Twitters? You think I can check the Twitters? Probably could check the Twitters.
The Twitters. You know all the Twitters and the YouTubes?
All the Twitters and the YouTubes.
Look at all the Twitters.
All of them.
It's probably one of my favorite movies, dude. Like, it's a lesser-known movie, but it's so good.
What is that? What are you talking about?
It's a movie called Logan Lucky.
Huh. Never heard of it.
It's got Adam Driver, you know, the guy that played.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's got Adam Driver and I think it's Channing Tatum, and they play two brothers who decide to do a heist on Charlotte International Speedway.
Oh,
So there's a lot of like,
Enemy armor is destroyed.
there's a lot of like
This shot was nasty.
tongue-in-cheek jokes about the South in there, and not like, oh, the South's terrible, but like kind of a laughing at ourselves sort of thing,
Yeah.
you know? And so it's just really funny, but at one point he's like, we need somebody that's like beer with it, that knows all the stuff. And the guy responds back, he's like, yeah, I know all the Twitters.
Oh my god, is that where that's from?
And so when I say, yeah, so when I say that shit, that's what that's from.
That's funny.
We've been detected.
That's so cool.
Locked and loaded. We've lost all our artillery. The enemy knows our location.
I don't know what this one tank destroyer guy is doing. He's an idiot.
We've been detected. Gun loaded. Focus on this location. They spotted us.
Gosh. That was awful. Awful that.
What's awful?
Yeah, I got raped there. Alright. I need to figure out how to use Twitter better, because I suck at it, man. Let me see if I can find Fallout 76. Hmm.
I wonder what level this Callus mini tool has to be to unlock incandescent. You know what's really crappy, actually? They
Yeah.
haven't really told us anything about next season, but they already announced the Lightfall reveal.
Yeah.
They did this shit last year too, where it's
Yeah.
like, we're gonna get
I remember that.
something about Lightfall, and then we're gonna basically get spoilers for the season because we know how the season has to end in order to trigger the Lightfall plotline or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. Because we're gonna have 2 seasons in Destiny, or Destiny's gonna have 2 seasons. Before Lightfall. Yeah, they did that last year because that's also when we found out that Baltic Glass was going to be the raid. So, oh, proceed button. Sign in. Oh, nope, servers are still down. Good gosh, man. Why would you not do this overnight? If it, like, why do you do that during the day?
Well, a lot of times they do it at right at noon on Tuesdays because that's when the Xbox publishing reset happens.
Yeah. Well, they need to fix that shit. Because why don't y'all make that like 3 in the morning on Tuesday? Or whatever time the Pacific Ocean is the main time, do it then. You know? I guess midnight? Would that be midnight? Like for us? You know, do it then.
Who knows, man? So do you think we'll get a really good ARC SMG next season?
Good question. Wonder if we ever do get a Void exotic SMG.
Yep.
Oh man, we got some big time earnings today, tomorrow.
That's a big time what?
Earnings.
Yeah,
Walmart.
the earnings.
Walmart. Released some pretty bad information, but 3M beat earnings pretty good.
Well, let me ask you this, right?
Sure.
The earnings. If all the earnings are bad, if we just straight roll over? Like,
Not necessarily. So here's the thing, though, is we've already sold down a lot, and one of the things about the market is the market usually front runs what the news will be. Damn, I got. So it's very. It is one of those things that, like, we've already sold down a lot, to where we could see the market just doesn't really sell down here and just kind of starts to be a buying opportunity.
Yeah, so I picked up, what was it? I think 3 shares at $3.75. I told you I'd started to layer in on the SPY. I was like, nah, we're gonna go down further. I feel stupid for picking up $3.75. And then now I'm like, maybe we aren't gonna get back down to $3.75 anytime soon.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But if I had done that, I couldn't be rolling code right now, so we will see. This whole thing is just a learning opportunity, man. I'm still...
Yeah, dude, it takes years to learn. Because, yeah.
Still, like, not necessarily net positive, because after I've taken a couple big losses, like, I was net positive last year.
Yeah.
But early this year, I'm taking a couple big losses, so it's like, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is you want to stay away from the time periods where it doesn't work out, or you don't know how to trade as much, or like your strategies that you implement just don't do well. And part of it's just figuring out those time periods and when that is, and then just staying away from those time periods.
Yeah, because like I know if I time it right, and I'm short the market, and a big drop happens, right?
Oh,
like
yeah.
I can make a shit ton of money. Totally know that. I understand it.
Yeah.
The question is, am I going to lose more money trying to time it than I'm going to make when it goes down, as opposed to just me being consistent with something like a wheel on a super reliable brand like Coke?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The thing is, like, I used to try to do the big moves, and I just realized, fuck, it ain't even worth it, man. I just go with the predictable plays, man. just nickel and dime the market every bit until because the thing is you when you compound the gains, all the little gains you get over time, they lead to massive gains, like over time. And like, but that's not what people look at so much. Like they look at the big stuff. Ooh, how do I do that again? You know, then they get trapped into just really doing stuff like the GameStop thing that happened last year. Like how many people were out there then looking for, like how many times? Okay, yeah, how many times did you see the headline? Oh, this is the next GameStop. This is the next GameStop. This is the next GameStop. Like, dude, you saw that crap all the time, and it's just like, no, man. Like, don't look for the next
people
GameStop.
that just keep putting money into Tesla. Like,
Yeah.
it's doing okay. You're probably making money, but at some point, it's gonna hit an upper limit, and
Yeah, exactly.
then you're gonna be stuck with back.
Exactly. We have a problem on this game. That problem is we are missing out on things. Damn, that was close. Jesus. That was horrible. Yeah, dude. That's why I like my strategy a lot. It's just, it only works in like bullish markets. So it's really difficult to say, like it's not a great strategy for bearish markets.
For bear markets, yeah.
And it's kind of hard. It's a hard thing to say. Yeah, you know, like we're gonna go into a bear market because that's kind of the other thing. Is you kind of want to front run the bear market. You don't want to have to. You don't want to be like into a bear market and then having to adjust. You kind of want to front run the expectations of gonna be in a bear market. You know, and it's a tough thing. I feel like this year, I got it pretty good. I got it pretty good for the, you know, for the majority, for the big parts of the account. Oh yeah. Oh man. It is 11:30.
We've got enemies in the area. Either take them all out or capture their base. Let's roll.
Yeah, the other thing is, with like currently in the marketplace is, I don't think we've seen max pain on like inflation. I think we're going to start to see that really here over the next. I think we'll start to see it here going forward over the next year because, like, the dollar has been so strong that, you know, we could definitely see the dollar weaken and get back to normal levels, like it has been over the past 20 years, type levels, and then, you know, that'll really put inflation back into a problem area. You gonna go see family up in Tennessee, or are you gonna, like, what are y'all?
No, it's just vacation.
Okay.
So, I actually have an old clan buddy named Thargor that works at Dollywood.
Thargor.
And he's
awesome.
a roller coaster technician. So he fixes all the rides and stuff. And we had decided to go up that way anyway, and I wanted to meet up with Bert for him for burgers and beer and stuff.
Yeah.
And he said, well, why don't y'all come on up to the park and I'll get you tickets. So he got me tickets. 5 of us to the park.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So we're kind of excited about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Nothing like a free amusement park experience. I think my next investment is gonna be a boom mic. What did I say like last week? Boom mics suck.
That you didn't want to be that guy that has the big old mic. Yeah, I know.
Well, the reason why I want a boom mic is so I can move it from my recliner to my desk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the only reason. I really don't care for the mic itself.
Enemies incoming. Either take them out or capture their base. Let's go.
Or I can just get a stand and maybe put it right here on my little stand mic.
You don't want to put it on your table because every time you pick up or put down a controller or bump your table or whatever, it'll vibrate through the microphone. Dude, Coke's up to like $63.
Yeah. Is it really?
Consumer staples, man.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking about here the other day? Is taking my strategy and just doing it on REITs.
On REITs?
Yeah, I never really thought about doing that before. But I was like, you know what? That might not be a bad way to go about it. Because REITs, man, they pay good dividends, and then you could, you just get, you don't really worry too much about your loss of capital. But since they pay really good dividends and you're generating cash flow selling options, and you'd be compounding pretty good at a pretty good clip. Then at that point.
That one went straight through.
Yeah, Realty Corp.
Yeah.
They're up to over $72. They're all-time highs.
Ooh.
They had a huge spike a day or two ago. Maybe that was today. They gapped up pretty big.
Yeah.
Gun loaded. We just ate them. Focus attention here.
BSTL's gapped up, or has gone up significantly too, man.
Yeah. Man. Let the Reese lot. My team is getting slaughtered right now.
Only thing about REITs is a lot of them only offer monthly options.
Yeah, they're not the most liquid on options. That is the crappier sides.
They found us. Lit that one up good.
Yeah, and like O is quarterly. They only offer quarterly options, man.
Yeah, it's like that's. I was thinking about it, but I'm glad you're looking at it because that's what I was gonna do. Is look at it, look into all that kind of crap. That's that's part I didn't really know about. Got it here.
Back on him.
Crappy friggin'. Oh my god, come on, man. Ah.
Zero penetration.
This thing.
The enemy knows our location. Locked and loaded. One of our vehicles destroyed. We lost an ally. We've been detected. Good clean.
Oh my gosh. You friggin' wreck. Alright, I want to check and see if all 76 is back. Servers are back. Back again. Trying to see if servers are back. And they... I don't think they are. Maybe they are? Oh, they're back. All 76. Thank you. Whatever you got for me. What do you got? Wait, what? No.
Is there like a major so kind of like the QQQs are sort of like a major ETF from the more tech heavy stocks, right? In the S&P 500. Is there one for like consumer staples in the S&P 500?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. XLP.
XLP.
I think it's XLP. Let me know if I'm wrong.
Consumer staples. Okay. I wonder what the liquidity is like on this.
Most of those are going to be pretty good. Alright, cool. There's more crap? Alright, let's go play this side quest.
Because while a lot of the other companies may be dragging down S&P, I feel like the consumer staples might be a safer way to trade.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. They very rarely do they they don't typically get slaughtered. Like they might have like a bad day or a week, but they'll usually get bought up because they're staples. I think it's pretty safe. Roll. Okay. Ooh, just kill one mongrel.
They're actually not even that far above. Like the XLP is, it's only $73 a share.
Freaking. Yeah, and the other thing is there's now single. I guess there started to be single stock ETFs out there, so they can go ultra short on the.
Single stock ETFs. I'm trying to wrap my head around what that means.
Yeah. It's it's like yeah, it allows you just more flexibility, I guess. That's
Hang on a
the best way to
second.
put it.
Hello?
Holy, what is going on up here? What in the hell? What is going on? What is that? Another one? Alright, F this, man. Too many for me. I'm at least gonna take. Oh yeah. Perfect. Take. Where is the other one? Holy cow. Alright. So we got that done. Search the Woods Estate cold case. Oh yeah. Remember what it's on now. Okay. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to my camp real quick. Dang, way down here. Oh, you know what? I'm here at this place. This will be perfect. Alright. Scrap all junk. Boom. Oh, look at that leather. Oh, whoops. There we go. Am I maxed out? Damn it.
Hey, I'm back. I heard you having a reaction over the phone. I just was on, yeah,
Wait,
on
what?
the phone. So,
I was having
what
a
were you saying?
reaction.
Yeah, you were saying, "Holy, what the?" And I was like, "What is he talking about?"
Oh yeah. Came across like a whole herd of infected deer, two-headed deer that were attacking me. Yeah, it was kind of fun. I need to scrap the traits and things. Oh my god, I keep meaning to do this. Yeah, hopefully we'll see some cool things from games soon. I am pretty excited to see this Destiny reveal they're gonna have. It'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm just wondering when they're gonna launch it. Like,
I think probably February, March timeframe.
because it seems to their reveal is pretty early.
You know what I'm really hoping?
Like, almost like it's a cash grab to get all the pre-orders in so that they can
Delay it
just
again.
have that money in the bank.
Yeah. Not wrong.
Just think, okay, so millions of players,
Oh yeah.
right? Times $80 a pop, right? Because I don't expect the $100 price point again unless they've got some sort of separate pack or DLC combo or whatever, like they did last time. But millions of players times $80 a pop. If you could earn interest on that, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah. Not wrong. Alright, let me I tell you what, I'm gonna see one of these vendors. Keeping that. Close that out. Let's see. What else we got? Lightweight trail warden. I'll just close that out. The hell? What the? I just got a bear that just got up on me. Where the hell did you come from? Oh. Where? Yo. F this. Well, they're ready for that. There's a bear attacking this camp and that was rough. That was real rough. Alright, forget it. I'm gonna go get this quest going.
Interesting. So XLP is up from,
Yeah.
its normal levels. But if you look at the chart for the last year, probably back in March, it had a huge spike, went all the way up to 81 bucks.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if, like, doing a play on XLP and covered calls is a way to go with that. Well, not covered calls, but like, it seems to be the inverse of how the market's doing. So obviously, consumer staples are a safe haven. So if the market's doing badly, then people rotate to XLP, as opposed to like your general spider index or whatever, or the QQQs. It's just looking at the chart is super interesting to me versus looking at the spider, which is what I've been looking at for like over the last year.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They have their own little. That's what like the thing about the market is like is something is it's always flowing. Money's always flowing into something. Sometimes it's the XLP. Rarely is it the XLP, but yeah, most of the time it's gonna be like tech or growth areas, and consumer staples that's really gonna be the growth area. But like yeah, where it got down to in May and June, like those were good buying spots, man. I don't even care what Walmart said today, and they opened way down there, but They're down 8% today. But I mean, people are gonna buy that up. They might go a little bit lower here in the next few days, but people are gonna buy at Walmart.
So in,
So
two,
it's
in
interesting. It's
2020, when that crazy drop happened,
Mm-hmm.
the XLP went down to the high was 51 bucks.
Yeah.
So even considering where it's at now, like if I had 100 shares of that and it dropped, that wouldn't be that big of a loss.
Mm-hmm.
It's just interesting to me to look at stuff like that. I wonder what it's like. Its comparative growth over time to the overall S&P 500 is.
Yeah.
Like if it's a slow. Is there a way with not TradingView. What's that other trading software you use? Is it TradingView?
The
Can you overlay two stocks on the same chart?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Because I keep going there and trying to figure out the options for the chart and stuff, and it's just not intuitive to me. And I see all the YouTubers using it, and I'm like, okay, how? I need to just figure this shit out.
It's not intuitive to you because what? What the hell have you been using this intuitive?
Well, like I said, I've just been looking at the chart inside my broker,
Yeah.
but it's sometimes not very clear as to the date that I'm looking at, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I do need to make some videos around.
And it's not that you haven't made videos saying
TradingView.
here's how this works or whatever. It's that I can't read it on your fucking screen.
I have made my font a little bit larger around the bottom, like so the date, and then on the right side the price
Yeah,
levels.
but it's how YouTube compresses the video, and if I full screen it, it's really hard.
Yeah.
Because it's not just your font size; it's the encoding. It's done to make that happen, to upload to YouTube. Right? So.
Yeah.
So if I click on search markets, right, and I just click on the SPY, I just type SPY, I hit enter. There's my chart for the SPY, right?
Yeah.
So, like, how do I change?
Are you clicking
Here's
on
where I
trading?
add indicators.
On TradingView?
Yeah.
How do you add indicators?
No, so I see there's the indicators.
Yeah, indicators is gonna be up top.
There's the time frames.
Yeah. The other thing is you can type into as long as it's like your active window, you can just type like 1.5 and then hit, and that that'll default to minutes. But so then you can hit enter, and then that will take you to an intraday chart where each candle is 15 minutes. And so
Okay.
if you want to go to like daily, you just hit 1D, and that'll take you to a 1 day time frame. So that way each candle is then the daily candle. Then you can go to like 1W, that would be 1 week. You can go to 1M, that would be monthly. But if as long as you don't put like a D, a W, or M at the end of it, it's going to default to intraday time frame. So you can hit 1 enter, and that'll default to 1 minute. If you hit 5 enter, that'll default to 5 minutes. Like that's how I'd be getting around.
If I just type 15, that's going to take me to a 15-minute chart. And if I just type 1, that's going to take me to a 1-minute chart.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So if I type 1W, that takes me to a weekly chart.
Who you looking at? You got a
Okay.
problem?
So how do I overlay two different stocks over the top of each other?
Oh man, no. Now you're getting to areas where I'm gonna start charging you money. Kidding. Give me a sec. Trying to get into the secure spot. Okay, so the way you want to do that is, are you on a daily?
I'm on a weekly right now.
Okay, that's fine. Alright. So weekly, what are you on the spy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're on a weekly spy. So what you want to do is up at the top left, you see the SPY, the indicator,
Mm-hmm.
or the ticker, and then just to the right of that, there's like a circle with a plus sign inside. Click that, and then that's how you compare symbols. And then you type in XLP, hit enter, and then the line chart of the XLP will come up. Did you get that?
Yes.
So you can definitely see where the SPY started outperforming it back in like November of 2020 and outperformed it up until really the high of this year, but then came back to a more normalized range. Of anyways, that's how you do that. So all right.
And then if I overlay the QQQs on top of that, the QQQs are way outperforming the SPY.
Yeah. Yep. It is most likely correct.
So off to the right, here it's showing like different numbers, but that doesn't look to be the price of it, right? Because
No, it's not gonna be the price. It's gonna be the percent from. It's gonna be the percent. That's gonna be the percent return from the left edge of the screen.
okay.
From that point and then to the right. Okay. What in the world?
This is the warden of Eastern Regional Penitentiary. Our last prisoner count came up woefully short. Obviously, there's been a mass breakout. I'm authorizing due to overcrowding and the logistics of caring for live prisoners. Immediate use of lethal force is authorized. There seems to be an issue with the Marshal's visual recognition system. No time to fix it now. I must stop those escapees.
Hmm. All right.
Crap, trash, junk. Ooh, this is worthless.
What, man?
See, that's really interesting to me, right?
The hell?
So if I take something like the XLP, which has a lot slower growth than the Spy, right?
Yeah.
But it's also got a lot lower price point.
Yeah.
So the Spy entry point right now, let's just call it 400 for easy math. And let's call this 75 for easy math on the XLP. Right, so I could literally buy 4 times as many shares of XLP, probably get a higher rate of return than 100 shares on the Spy.
Alright, hold on. Sorry. Say that again. Jesus.
So if the XLP stock price, let's say for easy math, that is at 75 bucks,
Yeah.
and the Spy's at 400, right?
Yeah.
I could probably buy 400 or 4 times as many shares of XLP as I could the Spy, and in terms of dividend growth and covered calls and things like that, would actually be getting a higher rate of return.
Yeah,
than
you
the
just.
wheel on the Spy or something like that.
Yeah, you just have to
Because of the
look and
scale.
see what the rate is. Like, what's the rate on the XLP compared to what it is on the Spy?
I think it's like 2.49% quarterly.
This writing. This is Freddy's. His father. He did not want Freddy with the uncle. But so much love Freddy had for him. Oh, mon petit chou. So terrible for my brave boy.
Okay, it is 106. Let me go ahead and reboot Destiny, see if I get the update. I may have to drop and restart the Xbox.
Such fear. The writing says he
Pull the
went to
update.
safety
Oh, yeah.
before the bombs.
I'll be right back.
Right
This
on.
means he could live. Merci. These things I have found, you must take as reward.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I'm back.
He's back.
800. It's an 800 meg update. 793.
Good gosh, man.
Yeah, man. So I don't know how I feel about this whole yearly seal for all the events and stuff like that, man.
Those. I don't know what you mean. Like the.
So there's a seal now in Destiny, and it takes a year to complete, and it's doing all the things and all the special events like Solstice.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's like Solstice, Halloween, the Dawning, and there's one other one.
Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't really know that. What's it called?
The seal?
Yeah.
It's called Reveler.
Interesting.
Reveler. Yeah. But you have to complete. There's only 4 triumphs on it, and you have to complete 16 things from each of the cards in order to get that title.
Huh. Yeah, just more stuff to grind, man. I'm not gonna pick up anything else. Nope. Oh, hold on, I think I gotta go back. Alright. Let's see how much I got about 35 minutes before I gotta get off and go live stream on options.
How many viewers are you getting on options?
Actually, I think I screwed up last week. Last Tuesday wasn't bad, but I think last Thursday I screwed up with. I don't think I made it public, so I didn't get it. It was just fine because I'm still gonna get in there and do a little bit more of my homework anyway. So just kind of see what's going on. So that part doesn't bother me. I don't care. Maybe check out my stuff. Yeah. Pair of radio vacuum tubes. Oh, I had Tinker's Workbench. God damn it! I didn't. Freaking retarded, man. Still think he's popping online. I'm kind of thinking it's not him. It's probably like his brother or something.
I don't see him popping online. I mean, I don't add him as a favorite, so it doesn't give me a notification every time. But
Yeah. Hmm. Cute.
the phone's blowing up today. Hello? Yes. Hey man, I gotta go.
All right, bro.
Alright, dude, take care.
Later, bud. Okay. Freaking radio side. Oh yeah, I can't complete that. Sucks. All right. The heck is this? Go back to the camp. Hmm. This is another one that I think is bugged out. Decent. Blackworm. Hmm. Oh my gosh. Alright, chat, I'm take a little break and I'm gonna go stream on my other channel and I'll be back later on this afternoon. Alrighty.